in like 30 minutes to check on it. Why are we live?
Because it didn't play the thing.
We're live.
Welcome to 1001 Masks, where I screwed up because I haven't done this in a while. And where's my intro?
You guys did the intro. You wrote the intro, man.
You know,
I did read the intro.
You're professional when this happens.
Right? It's the only way we know how to do this.
Right.
Live and unscripted.
Exactly.
My dear friends, of late I have taken a great interest in the ill-fated Carlisle expedition of 1919. I have traveled the world to places as far-flung as Shanghai, unraveling the threads of this great mystery along the way. I believe that I have made an astonishing, and to be quite truthful, disturbing discovery. I am returning to New York, and wish to present to all of you my findings. I would like us to meet at the Hotel Chelsea in New York on January 15th at 6:30 p.m. I know it has been a great deal of time since I have spoken to most of you, and I apologize for that. Regardless, it will be nice to see all of you again and to catch up. I should have the final draft completed by the time my ship docks in New York Harbor. I eagerly await your reply and look forward to seeing you all. Sincerely, Jackson Elias.
Hola.
Hello.
Let's try this again. Welcome, and I blame Nadia for not being here to do it. Welcome to 1000.
I agree. It is Nadia.
She's not here to defend herself. We're good.
She's the one to be blamed for all our problems. I'm just kidding.
Welcome to 1001 Masks, episode 12, and we're just going to jump into it. Whenever you are ready, Mr. Magic.
All right, last we left off, the party went to the Ben's Pyramid, and then they found they went into they found a temple room, and they encountered the man, the myth, the eldritch god, the mythos deity, the myth himself, Nyarlathotep, who basically gave who possessed Shadow's character, and gave a massive monologue on how an upcoming solar eclipse, his cultists are gonna open a portal to the far realm and destroy the world. Hence the title, Dark Schemes that herald the end of the world. And then you guys had to fight some sort of weird Sphinx creatures. Then you went back to your hideout and found out that Nyarlathotep, through mind-reading Shadow, knew the location of the girdle of Nadia. And he went there. Because, Nyarlathotep's like omniscient, but he's not like truly omniscient, like Yog-Sothoth. But you stole the girdle. The cultists have the girdle with the 3 items. They can resurrect the evil sorceress Nadia, who's the worshiper of the Black Pharaoh. So now, you guys are back in your headquarters, preparing up for that combat encounter and a race against time.
Oh.
So what are you guys going to do?
This is not my fault. I was not the one who got what is the English word haunted by an evil deity. So we have no powerful being. It's going to kill us all. Wonderful.
Could have shot me in the head and killed it while it was stuck in me, but you didn't have balls to do it.
I didn't think that you would want to die with another being inside your body. I thought you'd want, something like an honorable death. That did not seem honorable.
What are you caring about my feelings? Are you a communist?
Maybe one shot wouldn't have been enough.
Yeah,
Have to think about ammo consumption.
Just because I care about your honor does not make me a communist. What are you? Sensitive?
Well, let's not point fingers over who got possessed or who got blackout on some local hooch and may have let somebody steal a mystical belt. The problem is we should fix the problem and not ask any more questions.
So how do you propose the belt back? I don't see a belt finding item, and I don't think I can even make. Can I? You know, I'm going to go to my manual on making magical things. One moment.
Vlad lifts his hand as if he's a child. Vlad lifts his hand as if he's a child in school, waiting to ask a question.
Question.
Yes, Vlad.
David ubivat sectans is religious resilic. I Google translated this. Basically, let's just kill these cultists over religious differences. That's how we get the belt back.
I don't know.
Am I to assume that you are not of the Christian persuasion?
Pulls out a cross that he keeps under his fucking trench coat.
He's slightly less, slightly less orthodox than the church, just slightly.
So I'm assuming you're of the Eastern Orthodox.
Nah, orthodox.
Nah.
Minor differences, minor quibbling on specific details.
It's the beards.
Yes, humans have this weird fixation on translation of he who lived by sword, die by sword, and thou shalt not kill. Personally, Christ used the whip, and
Christ used whip, but he did not kill people. He let himself be killed. But we are not in a religious debate here. We are trying to figure out the way to get to this religious belt, not on what religion is correct.
I feel like that sounds like you just had a stroke. Are you okay, Mando?
I think, Mando, is your character even religious or no? Like, why are you debating theology?
No, she's agnostic, but she also wants you. Like, if you're gonna say you're part of a religion, she knows enough about religion to be like, this doesn't sound right. Are you being hypocritical?
Hypocrisy is the best part about religion. Kind of smiles and rubs his collar slightly.
That's right. We have the priest here.
Cleric.
Everyone can have their own opinion, even if it's wrong.
No.
But we are besides the point. What are we going to do about the belt?
Kill cultists.
We could.
That's so simple. There's so many of them. We don't know which one has the belt.
Well, no, because didn't Magic tell us last session?
Yes, to tell us. Good thing you're paying
site.
attention. So mainly,
I just don't take notes. I was relying on one of you guys to take that down.
Shadow, all right, next time you make sure to take. I mean, you don't have to take notes. Just rewatch a little bit of last time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, see, I was taking notes.
I
was taking notes at the beginning of the campaign, and none of those notes mattered. Or when I would try to bring them up, I would get talked down. So I just stopped taking notes.
All right. So yes, I did tell earlier. Mainly the ritual is happening underneath the Sphinx.
Yep.
So you don't know how to get there exactly. So you guys got to figure out where to go.
We are tourists in Cairo. I think we should do it the same way anybody gets anything done in Egypt.
I'm not riding another camel.
You can ride on Vlacky. He's big enough for two.
Pay a local.
I feel like Vlacky would not appreciate me being on his back.
Oh no.
Magic, what would Vlacky think of a person riding him as opposed to a hobgoblin?
He would be fine with it. I mean, it would depend on. I mean, it depends on his personality. Does he like Germans or no? Or does he have your anti-German?
I think he only hates Russians.
Okay, he only hates communists. So I
think his delineation is. I think he's got three kinds of people: normal people, people Vlad likes, and communists.
Yeah,
I think those are his
three
categories. Vlacky locks people in.
Oh yeah. All right. So, I would say. All right. Is Chris the only one who's a member who knows the occult and stuff, or like anyone else?
Da, 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 da.
I'm a
Uh,
stepchild.
I have a +3 in religion, so I can
All
like.
right, so
kind
Mando
of.
and Chris, you got to roll me a D100 for luck to see what happens.
roll.
100. I had my 20
Rank out
already
the
to go.
10-siders.
68.
Ooh.
42.
22.
Or 42.
42. All right. So, Chris, as you go back to your room, you see a dark, shadowy cloud appear, and it kind of materializes this one thing. And you see two Auto Biggins from Auto Biggins. Use it. It's basically a very ornate dagger. It is a +1 2d4 piercing dagger, and it says it has a letter to it. You want to read the letter?
Yeah.
So you read the letter, and it says, "Dear," it's very like fancy handwriting, very ornate handwriting. It says, "Dear Otto, I have been watching you and your crew. I've seen you got into a pickle with the crawling chaos. I bequeath to you this magical dagger to take out the mummy worship, the mummy of the Black Pharaoh. To destroy the mummy with this dagger, stab it in its left eye. However, once this task is done, you must return it. Let me return the dagger, otherwise there will be consequences." From Nodin.
From who?
Nodin. It's like Nodin. It's like Nodin. It's like no and then den. So roll me a religion check.
That is going to be where's my religion? That's going to be 18.
All right, so you know Nodin is one of the elder gods from the Mythos pantheon. They oppose like Nyarlathotep. They're not like the nicest beings. So you know that he's the god of the abyss, and he is also leader of not the leader, but he is one of the leader. He's known to command large armies of the faceless gargoyles known as the Night Gaunt.
Ooh.
So he's definitely very strong. Also, there's supposedly this one rumor that he challenged Nyarlathotep to a WrestleMania match, and he won by doing a John Cena on him.
Oh boy. Mythos Royal
But
Rumble.
for the most part, like Nodin imposes indirectly, and he's seen your aid, and he's given you this dagger. The dagger is very ornate; it's like a bluish gold tint, and on the blade you see this like warped star with a singular eye on the sign, eye on near the back, near the blade end.
Okay.
So you realize that in your knowledge, this is also the Elder Sign, which is used to repel esoterical creatures.
Ooh.
Well, the magically enchanted version. Because mainly there are certain races that are eldritch creatures that are afraid of the Elder Sign. Like deep ones are afraid of the Elder Sign, for example.
Okay.
And so you get that dagger. You don't need to attune to it. But this is going to
I
help.
have deep speech.
You can gargle?
Oh yeah, speaking of deep speech, I made that reminds me of that Xenomorph hybrid player race I made. But anyways, that's not important. I'm thinking about giving them Spider Climb, but I don't know if that's busted because they already have it.
Yes.
But anyways, so you got that dagger. Anyone else want to do anything before you go?
Well,
I definitely want to show the whole group this thing. Along with the note.
You just got telegrammed a knife and told to stab a mummy in it.
Knifeogram. Yeah, left eye.
Left eye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Left or their left.
Yes.
Not
However, you
weirdest-
have to give the dagger if you don't destroy the mummy or if you stop the ritual, you still have to give it back to Nodins. Otherwise, there's going to be consequences. So
Okay.
this is kind of like a one-use dagger thing.
He didn't leave a forwarding address?
It just says that bad things are going to happen. So you just got to leave it like, it's good.
Well, I figure that if he can just show up and give me a knife, he'll
Hey.
probably just show up and take the knife, or just take it without showing up. So I'm not too worried about return to sender.
Yeah, just make sure you get an Amazon your Amazon receipt or something.
I got my QR code. I'll take it.
On Amazon.
The UPS is closer than the Whole Foods.
Yeah. So, anyone want to do anything, Mando? Do you want to craft anything?
Time to lock and load.
Let's see. Is there anything that needs to be crafted? Anybody need anything? I gave our vampire friend some stuff, and if she's not here, then
She's a changeling, actually.
She's also vampire. Oh,
No, really?
and changeling. I gave her things. I gave both of them things, and they're not here. Anyone else want some things?
Actually, I would like Ghost the Priest. Was thinking because we travel by boat a lot, and Vlaki would want some running time, as well as it might be useful if we encounter a river or freestanding water. Color of water walking. About what would you say?
I've seen the rings of water walking, but
so bigger one of those.
that seems plausible.
Yeah.
Would I need to know like a knowledge check first, like a knowledge arcana check before I try to even craft it?
Yeah, it would. I mean, to a degree, do you have the spell Water Walking on you, or no? Because then you have to roll for the. You kind of have to know the spell roughly to an extent to enchant it into an item.
Yeah, or could we
I
get
don't
like
have any of those scrolls.
No, you gotta roll intelligence check and stuff.
Could we get a spell scroll to like enchant an item with it? Because
Yeah.
I'm not asking for it to be made. I understand that there is a creation process and materials. I'm wondering about like a price line.
Yes, there's gonna be a price line because you need to at least know that Mando needs to at least have the spell Water Walking, and then by knowing the spell, she can inscribe it in making a crafting check into the collar. But she doesn't know the spell, so she's gonna have to
but we
learn the spell.
We could purchase the spell at some point.
Yes.
Yeah. So separate. So it would basically be a collar that needs to be bound to something.
Or she can just switch out of her spell list and stuff, or that. So it doesn't have to be a scroll, but if I don't know,
I'm saying if she can't get it. I'm just trying to like lock down a price. Is it like 300, 400?
Yeah, it's maybe like two. It's about like I would say like 240.
240. Okay.
So yeah, but you got that big budget, so it's
Let me go to my managed spells because I don't even know if I have that. Like if I can learn that yet.
Well, you use a scroll at least to get around that. You don't need to know the spell exactly. You just need to know like roughly how the spell works, and by using that knowledge, you can inscribe it.
Right.
Does anyone else know Water Walking or no?
I do not.
Yeah, because then you
my boss does, but I don't.
You don't have it.
I just have that.
You do?
I'm a starter.
No, my boss does. I don't.
Ah, that's funny. Okay, yeah. So basically, you're gonna have to wait for that collar, though. So
yeah, no,
I'm gonna need that scroll first.
Okay. So after we're done with this immediate objective, I will be spending my time looking for a scroll of water walking.
Not bad.
Breaking some kneecaps if I'm unable to find it.
Okay, but just remember, his actions have consequences. This is not Grand Theft Auto here.
Obviously.
Low profile.
Like, don't blame me when you take damage. Like when a store owner pulls out a shotgun and shoots you.
Magic, if you watched my Wednesday stream, you fully understand that I believe actions have consequences.
Me too, yeah.
Low profile.
All right, so
until it's time not to be low profile.
All right, anyone else, do you guys want to buy anything, or you just want to go straight ahead?
How many of those interesting explosive devices do you have?
At the moment, I don't think I have that many because I gave most of them to our friend Layla and then the beautiful vampire friend. And they're out cold.
Well, yeah, man, Mando, you gotta stop being so favoritism when your item it's crafting. Now they're not here, and this is hurting you as a party.
Dun dun dun! It happens.
I'm not being favorites. They asked me specifically for these items.
Well, you
and I
ask
made
your other
them.
players.
Yeah, that is a good
Hey,
point.
Lurkin, do you want any grenades or something? I'm just saying.
People, other players, what they want me to make for them.
Okay.
Good. I mean, unless I can get a grenade launcher or a flamethrower mounted to Vlaki to upgrade him into a.
Dude, I gave you a machine gun already. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Well, again, like I don't.
God.
First of all, variety is the spice of life. Second of all, I'm fine with the machine gun currently. I don't need anything else. So why would I commission
flamethrower and stuff?
Yes, I still have the flamethrower. Gosh, I've been practicing my German accent for like 2 weeks.
It's like flammable warfare. Okay. Anyway, so anyone want what requisition from Mando? Anything?
The offer is open.
I'll make
make some more grenades for myself.
There you go.
All right, so roll me a crafting check. You do have the materials.
That is a 19.
All right, so roll
Ooh.
d4 for grenades. Are you making just standard frags?
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
2.
All right, you get 2 frag grenades. 46 damaging 10-foot blast radius grenades.
Woo!
Ooh, that sounds like it would be important to write down.
Yes, this is
I
what
am writing.
No, I
All
just said
right.
that because I totally missed it. I was like, that would have been too important for me to write down had I not been looking at something else. I pay attention.
The
Retroactive.
goodest.
All righty. Well,
All
I
right.
believe it's time to lock and load, and let's go stab us some mummy. in
All right,
the
how you guys-
left eye socket.
Yes. All right, how you guys
It's
going?
still the same evening, correct?
What? It's still at the Sphinx. Yes, it's still at the Sphinx. You guys gotta get. You don't know the exact entry point
No,
though. That's the
same
problem.
evening.
Yeah, same evening. It's
Okay.
like time hasn't passed that much. So, anyways, you guys got 2 options you can go to: the Clive Expedition camp, or you could go to the Sphinx itself.
I think we
I
kind
say
of have to do
Sphinx.
the Sphinx itself. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Seeing as we know-
the person who robbed us is going straight to the Sphinx, correct?
Yes. Well, that was Nyarlathotep. He just teleported there, and he gave the cultists, "Here you go, my dudes. Now do that spicy ritual."
Oh.
So, also wait,
Ritual to bring
wait,
back
you guys
cultists.
have that like piece of wait before we continue. You guys have that piece of that brick fragment and stuff with the Ankh and the Egyptian eye, right? That broken piece, or
Yes.
no? Okay, got it. All right, I just want to make sure because that's important later in the campaign. All right, so
Ooh.
Surprise tool to help us later.
that's Mickey Mouse
Exactly.
says. All right, so you guys are gonna get there on your camels, but Mando, you're riding Lackey because basically, you know.
Yes, because the last times the camels decided to spit in my face, and I do not appreciate the cow camel spitting in my face.
Don't worry, if Lackey doesn't spit, he just sprays lead.
That is because I made your creature a machine gun.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have opposable thumbs, so he can't actually use it.
Well, mainly,
Aw.
yeah. So mainly, Blackie is a little suspicious about Mando because of her Germanness, but he's overall accepting. He's like, okay, you may be German, but as long as you're not a communist.
Germans are
Yeah.
not communists. We don't like the communism either.
I
Yeah,
believe
no,
there
Germans hate communism. That's why they went nationally
This is true.
socialist.
This is true because
Oh.
the whole. What, hold on. This is spoilers.
Oh.
We're only in the 20s, okay? Nobody has.
I
Oh.
said it out of character.
Man, yeah.
I said it out
Oh.
of character.
That's
But-
true.
but
The
it's all-
little mustache
it's all in
man
the
does proportion whatever pushing this fascism is what I think some of the young children are calling it. The little mustache man is in prison right now.
Well, yeah,
not
he's in prison. He's
power.
They'll attempt to overthrow the government. But anyways,
Yeah, that little man.
Anyways,
Don't you
you
worry
guys are
about him.
riding across the desert and stuff, ready for your final showdown. Well, not of Egypt so far. Anyways, where are you guys gonna go? To the Sphinx, right?
Of course.
All right, so you guys head
Yes.
to the Sphinx.
Before we go there, I am going to give the dagger to Vladikan because I think you'll be better with this than me.
All right.
He
So that
knows
was
his
a
right for
Plus
he knows
one
his right.
2d4 dagger.
It's a 2d4
2d4
plus dagger
dagger.
and stuff, and also that's important because the mummy, Nadia Chris's mummy corpse is very resistant to non-magical attacks. So the dagger can one shot her. All you gotta do is just get one hit on her.
The left eye.
Or in the
Gotcha.
left
So
eye.
why specifically just left eye? I just remember.
That says in the
Because
module,
that's
really.
what you told me.
So, I know
In
it's a
that
little
case-
weird, but hey, that's what it says. Also, it's like, I don't
Seems
know,
just
but
very, very specific. How are we supposed to be able to aim properly at the left eye?
well,
Well,
just go high
well,
enough.
it's skill issue.
The one hand
Anyways,
looks like
so you
an
guys
L when you put it
arrive
in front of you.
About a half hour, like 20 minutes later, you guys arrive at the Sphinx. It is massive and impressive. Most of it's been uncovered from the sand, so you can see the whole thing. And
Alright.
now you gotta find the entrance point.
Well, they do it because the rest of the party do it because they are possessed of academics and intelligence
Come on,
and
man.
both degrees.
Guys, I always
Um,
get annoyed. I mean, look, I like you guys, but I
I'll
always
roll
like
an,
how you
I'll roll
guys
an investigation check on
specialize
this.
and stuff. You know, like you could still roll too, Shadow. You know.
Let them
Just
cook.
doing something. I'm doing something. I'm going because they gave me this cool knife and we're doing tunnel fighting. I'm going to take off my saber. I'm going to strap it up to Vlaki's saddle, and I'm just gonna like pat him and be like, just have him like stay out of this because I don't know if he'll be able to fit in those lower quarters.
Should be
And
able to
like
fit.
him to, like,
Honestly, it should be
up
big
here.
enough. You can bring.
Well,
Vlad-
I mean,
I'm
you can-
knowing character also, so I'm just having him stay out there, and I'm buckling that knife into my belt, ready to go.
Okay,
Sweet.
so Amanda, what are you doing?
I rolled an 18 on investigation to see if there's an entrance.
Okay,
Yes,
so all right, so Mando, you realize that there is you're kind of near like the right, kind of like near the center, like near the left paw of the Sphinx. You do feel like kind of a weird point and stuff, like a weird kind of indent in the Sphinx. It's not like a conventional entrance. It's kind of like you get this weird, I guess, esoteric vibe from it. Like you're kind of like touching it, and it feels kind of a weird indent. Like you feel this like electric static touch, if that makes sense. So you find the part. It's like a little indent, but it has this weird like electric static feel when you're touching it. Like you feel like your hair, your hair is feeling a little frizzy. It's not like harmful, but you can definitely get this weird energy irradiation.
So you guys see me take like some glasses out of like one of the pockets and say, "Go,
Yeah.
there's an entrance over here." And then I
I
put the
did not get
glasses
any of
back
that.
in my pocket.
All right. So you guys find the.
I think there's an
However,
entrance
it seems to be
over
some
here, is
sort
what
of-
she said.
The entrance seems
Gotcha.
to be locked of sorts. You don't know exactly how to open it.
Let's see. Does it look like there's been any foot traffic around here?
Roll
Like
perception.
perception. I can percept things. I am very perceptible. Behold my that's like a 13.
All right, you see a few faint footprints where Athena is standing and stuff, so you do indicate that people there. The footprints are partially faded due to the sandy winds, but you do see that people went. This is the entrance point. The problem is it's kind of, you get this feeling it's like kind of, well, not really. It's sort of like a supernatural entrance as you appears, because outside the entry point looks completely normal. It's a little indent, but it's like a completely normal like brick face. So you realize it's some sort of like sort of supernatural door. So you got to figure out how to open it.
Huh.
Hold on, I read a book about this. Melon.
Melon.
So I rolled a 4 on my perception. So Athena is basically going, touching the the door.
The door
Like,
is not
I
budging
don't
at all.
I don't know. Shall we dig? We should dig. I think it's a good job for Blocky. Blocky can dig, right? Blocky? Dig?
Otto.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
Well, I tell you what I think. DM, what should I roll?
Arcana. Because you guys
All
realize
right.
it's some sort of supernatural door.
Hey,
I'll take a
think-
breath to guide myself on this, center myself.
I think I guide you.
17.
All right, so you realize that this is a magical entrance, the door entrance, and on the outside it looks completely normal. But through like basically, if you do a ritual, you can open the door. So, you
Okay,
can
so
roll,
it requires
you do
some kind of ritual.
basically you just gotta like either stand there or do it instantly for like a roll an Arcana check, or just do it like or do a 5-minute ritual to open it. Because it's basically just a simple magic door, so you just gotta like focus magical energy to open it.
Would the Ankh help?
What?
Would the Ankh help? I mean, it's all the same franchise, so to say. Egyptian Ankh, Egyptian ritual, Egyptian secret door.
You can do that. Otto has experience in his occultism. So Otto, I mean, either way, you can open the door either way. One's just a guarantee-ish. One's just,
All right, well, I will. I'll spend the 5 minutes to do the ritual to get us in.
All right. So you do the ritual. Lurkin, what are you doing? You're just standing there?
Yeah. As we're watching by, I'll just kind of keep an eye out. Actually, what's our perimeter look like? Is there anyone else around?
Roll
that's
perception.
I have perception for days. Oh yeah. That's a 24. Holy
No one
moly!
seems to be around because it's slowly getting sunset and stuff. You know.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
no
would
one's,
be.
but it's not turning night, so you realize that it's perfect time for a cult to do a ritual. But anyways, there's no one there, so just you. Shadow, what are you doing?
You're muted.
Big.
There we go. I couldn't
There
hear you.
you go.
I shouldn't be. Okay. I did not change anything. I wasn't muted. I'm just testing the new knife I've got, getting used to it. You know, it's a new
Yeah,
weapon.
you
I've
feel
got
the knife blade and stuff. You kind of you like the warp star sign as it's the sign of you don't know what the warp sign star is. Hang on, I'm gonna get it. Hang on, I'm gonna get a picture of it with
The elder sign. I thought it was a tree.
Gotcha. Yeah, just getting used to its weight. It's probably
It's actually a
grand.
pretty good blade. Actually, it's definitely ornate. It's very the good balance between blade and hilt. Like it's definitely a very snazzy blade. It kind of looks a little weird because it looks very ornate and stuff. You don't know exactly where it came from, but it looks like it might have not come from the material plane.
Do I have like a Riddick moment where I'm like it's a gram off, or is it like perfectly weighted for
It's
use by
perfectly
me?
weighted and stuff. It is like a
Oh,
little abnormally
boy.
good.
This is nice. This is fate. I like
Yes,
this. I
but
like
you
this.
remember what I told Chris? You really gotta give this back to Noden, that
It's
Noden guy, or otherwise there's gonna be consequences. All right. Also, I'm posting the elder
I
sign.
look over at Otto and go.
All right,
Ooh,
so Otto, after
I'm
5
keeping
minutes of
this.
chanting in Egyptian, the door opens and glows, kind of like the door.
Wi-Fi out.
Well, it's like the door like Moria.
That's all I hear.
Basically, the door outline opens and it materializes a hole. It's big enough for everyone, including Daphne, to fit in. However, though, it's only big enough for a single file, though, or like 2 file, I think. So who's gonna go first?
All
the
right.
tank should go first.
I'll head in after Vladicon.
I mean, unless someone else wants to go first, but I mean, I'm built for taking damage. I don't think we should make
I'm
the
good for
artificer.
not going first. That's fine by me.
You can
Was it?
see in the dark, correct?
Yes, I do have dark vision. I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Mando and Lurkin do not have dark vision.
Nope. Well,
I
but
feel you're paying guys. Like there should be dark vision at least.
No. I have night vision goggles now that I made last session.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, right. Oh, Lurkin, you got the light cantrip because you're a light domain cleric.
oh yeah, I was like, I'm about to mess all of this up. Everyone's gonna splinter cell up, and I'm just gonna like crack out a light, and we're like, ah!
I know.
Do not-
All right,
do not
so
press light.
mainly it's
Hold on, hey DM.
Yeah.
Hey DM, I'm gonna bust out 2 second-level spell slots and cast
Ooh.
dark vision on myself and on Vulcan, so we have dark vision for 8 hours.
Okay.
Oh, we're all splinter cell
So now we're all dark vision.
All right, so who's going
I was
in
going to
first?
say, casting light would give away the element of surprise.
Yes,
we should
it
try to
would.
maximize surprise.
Very
Yes,
true.
All right, so
These are very good goggles that I have made. Let me know, Vulcan, if you want me to make you some night vision goggles.
all right, guys. Let's go for the order and stuff. Order of
March.
Yeah, order of march. Marching order.
Alrighty, so I think it's Vlad, Big Vlad, Vlad in front. I'll follow. Who wants to be rear guard? Okay, Athena's rear. That would put Otto behind me.
Athena, you have a decent melee.
All right, and actually,
have
I'm gonna
decent
blow-
melee potential, right? In case we get flanked, you do have decent melee, right?
Enough.
Okay, just making sure.
We
Yeah,
won't
I
die
remember-
immediately.
Artificers are very versatile, so I didn't know if like you were dedicated to range or if you had some melee. Sorry for
I'm primarily dedicated to range, but I do have melee weapons.
All right.
All right.
And DM, I'm gonna blow actually my last second-level spell slot and cast Pass Without a Trace. So while we're stealthing, we all get +10.
I hate that spell. That spell's so overpowered.
Oh,
Don't worry,
look at
that's still bad.
you!
Oh, wait,
Good
that gives
work.
us +10, right?
Yep, +10 on stealth checks.
I still have
Oh!
disadvantage because I've got my chainmail on, so this is gonna be fun.
All right, so you guys are walking down the tunnels, and as you guys are walking down the tunnels, it's actually you see the torch. For some reason, there's torches. It is pretty dark, so you do need dark vision. And you guys are walking down the tunnels. You are kind of surprised that there are torches on the sides, but they have been recently extinguished. So there has been activity here. As you're walking down the tunnels, you see a split between a left tunnel and a right tunnel. Which tunnel do you want to go down?
Where do the tracks lead? Which one looks like it's seen the most movement?
Roll perception.
Yes, that is a skill I have. I'm definitely not barefoot. That's like that's a luck point because that is a digit that is like very low. That's a 15. I guess I'm sticking with
so
that.
basically you're kind of confused because there seems to be the equal amount of footprints between the left and the right.
Shoot.
Mando, what do you want to do?
I rolled an 18 on my perception. Does that do any better?
There seems to be slightly more to the left than the right footprints.
I suggest so we go to the right. Sorry, I've mirrored my camera, so I'm like,
yeah.
You're good.
So
Mando.
I think we should go to the right. There's zero more footsteps in that direction.
Draw my pistol on my offhand, and I keep walking down that direction.
So you're out to go
Sounds
to the
good.
left, right?
Whichever direction Mando said to do. That's
All right,
where
you
I'm
guys all
walking.
go to the left.
No, I said right.
You said the
Did you
right?
say right?
Didn't I say right?
Yeah, you said right. Oh,
You said
did? No.
right. There was more footsteps to the left, but you said right.
I meant the way of the more footsteps.
Yeah,
I'm
so you went
sorry.
left. That's what I meant. All right, so
The
you guys
way
go
of the
left.
Yes.
footsteps.
And all right, so you go left.
I'm sorry.
And nothing happens and stuff. And then suddenly you hear on the right side, the right tunnel that you're not in, you hear a weird creaking and groaning noise. And then you hear a loud thump. And as you guys get to the end of the left tunnel, you realize that a large part of the right tunnel that you didn't go in had caved in. So Mando was largely safe here.
Oh, that does not seem like a pleasant thing to have happened.
All right, so now you guys have that other choice, left or right, again, before you guys hit the main temple room.
Let me to try to percept on this one.
All right,
All right.
this is the footprints, right?
Get 'em.
Yep.
Auto begin.
Use the
So
librarian
that is
sense.
going to be 34.
All right, 34. So you realize there seems to be more footprints to the right than the left.
All right, and I think we should go to the right. Just more footprints,
I keep
and
going
and
down.
I point us in that direction.
All right.
Gotcha.
So
Should we make stealth checks first?
Yeah,
you
start
can make
moving a
stealth
bit
checks, why
more
not?
tactically.
I mean, it doesn't
Okay.
really matter because you have pass without trace.
Well, no, that only gives us a plus 10. We still could critically fail.
Okay, well, all right, yeah, still roll and stuff. But I mean, are you really? The chance of you rolling on that one is pretty low.
I've got disadvantage because heavy armor.
Oh yeah, true.
I rolled a
I really
20,
gotta-
so I'll cancel that out.
Well, it doesn't matter. I got a 9 on both, plus 13 in total. That is a 22 on my stealth.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen.
That's a 24 with the thing, so
Mm.
we stealth.
I got a 14.
All right, well, everyone succeeds. So you guys go down the right tunnel, nothing happens. You on the left tunnel, you kind of hear this weird growling noise. So you're like, you got any
Wow.
fives? And then he's like, it seems like weird. These monsters seem to be playing a go fish.
Ugh.
As you, someone trying to want to make a nature check.
I'm-
Well, this is the opposite tunnel, so you're perfectly fine, guys.
I can
I'll
make
make a nature check.
I'm pretty good at that.
I got a
I'll raise
20. So
All right, Mando. You realize that's actually a group of ghouls, and they seem to be playing a pack go fish, and the winner seems to be getting a corpse of a sacrificial victim from the cult. As they're basically, they're essentially a variant of ghoul known as sand dweller ghouls. So they have like sandy like skin, allows them to camouflage. So like how you hear Vietnamese in the trees, you got sand dweller ghouls in the sand.
The sand is speaking
He's
ghoul.
talking.
Fortunately, the ghouls are not aware of you because they're in the left tunnel and you took the right tunnel, so you have completely avoided it. So, and they're too busy in their game and stuff because they really want to eat that corpse. All right, because in Ghoul society, eating humanoid corpses is considered a delicacy. It's like a sign of wealth and the delicacy. All right, but anyways, you guys head to the main chamber and stuff, and you mainly see it is massive. It's like the size of a football field, so it's pretty big and tall. And also, you guys are at the very edge, so no one sees you yet, and you see about basically about a few hundred cultists. They're not armed. Not all of them are armed. They're all in robes and stuff. And all the way at the end of the room, you see a dais where the mummy of Nitocris has been laid. And you see the three objects: the crown, girdle, and necklace. All the way at the end of the room, you see a throne and a giant like black hole that burrows deep into the ground, into the wall. You don't know why this hole's there, but you feel the air is statically charged with eldritch, arcane, etheric energies, and you see the cultists doing chanting and stuff. It seems like they're doing a preparation chant for the ritual.
That's not
We
good.
should stop that ritual.
So,
All right, and then you see the cultists come. The leader cultists. You see. Hang on. You see these cultists take off, the two leader cultists take off their robes. It seems like Henry Clive from the Clive expedition. And this guy that Ali Kafour mentioned, Omar El-Shaki, is there. And then suddenly, you see the elderly woman, tiefling woman, Agatha Broadmoor. She's like being dragged by the cultists. She's not injured or anything, but they're kind of definitely manhandling her, which is a little rude because she's an old woman. And so you realize, and also, Lurkin, roll me an intelligence check.
intelligence. I'm so intelligent. Let me tell you. Oh,
100%.
that's 16.
All
That
right,
is
so you realize
all dice,
you
baby.
realize to the horror that Agatha Broadmoor, they're going to force Agatha Broadmoor to use her necromancy skills to bring back Nitocris. This is a bit tricky because on one hand she is the focus of the ritual and stuff. However, though, that does mean that if she gets terminated, the ritual might be canceled.
But she doesn't seem to be on board with this.
No,
either.
she's not on board. She's being literally forced against her will. So this doesn't mean whether or not have to kill the old lady to save the world.
I think
Vlad whispers to the group. Are you going to make me not shoot the old woman?
Yes, we're not going to shoot the woman. What are you thinking?
Stab her instead.
I mean, it is a way you can stop the ritual, so I'm giving you options here.
Shoot the two gorillas carrying her.
I'm not going to shoot the woman.
Don't shoot woman, stab woman, shoot gorillas. Got it.
No, leave the woman alone. Shoot the gorillas. Besides, we thought we'd give you a challenge.
Dumb. God. Hold on, I'm gonna look up Russian curse words.
Various Cyrillic swearing here.
244 Russian swear words. Suck up it.
Well, what are we doing, team?
Well, let's be disruptive.
Well, there's options. We only got two options here. Actually, got three options. Option one, stab the dagger into the mummy's left eye. Option two is try to spite your way through the cultists and steal at least one of the items of Nitocris. But that's not going to completely work because if you escape out of Egypt, they're going to try to stop you. Or option three, kill Agatha Broadmoor.
How far away is the mummy?
It's going to take around 3 turns of movement and stuff, or at least 2 turns if you dash. But there's a lot of cultists in between you, armed cultists between you, if that makes sense. I know it's going to be a little weird. If you make 2 dashes, you can get up to the mummy and stuff.
Hey, Vulcan, Athena.
Yeah,
I could try and snatch the girdle again. Yeah, I could do the old Rad-Roo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I bet you've snatched many a girl in your day. By all
you
means.
can.
Is that the smallest thing? Like, what were the 3 items? I'm sorry. So I'm trying to figure out which is the smallest item that he can take.
All right. Well, I got the crown, girdle, and necklace, and
Oh wait,
right.
no, I only have one wild shape. I won't be able to do the full combo.
Oh, you were going to do
I won't be able to
that.
slink away with it. I used the wild shape in our last battle.
Ah, dang it.
I thought we had a long rest though.
Yeah, no, we did.
Did we?
Okay, so everyone's long rested.
Oh.
It is a long rest.
Oh,
Oh, I misunderstood that. Well then, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and try the wombo combo. I'm gonna turn to a scorpion.
All right, just like a giant scorpion, like what? Like a normal?
No, I mean like a teeny tiny scorpion. that no
Okay,
one
so a
can
normal
notice.
scorpion, because you know in
Yeah,
fantasy
oh, yes.
settings you got to describe the size of the animal. Because when you say like I want to turn into a scorpion, I'm like, okay, you want a big scorpion? Because as Star Wars says, there's always a bigger fish.
it's always a bigger scorpion.
All right,
also
so
the
you turn into
smaller
a
ones.
scorpion, Otto. And what are you gonna do? You're just gonna sneak your way?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak my way towards the girdle. What were the 3 items again? It's a
Crown,
girdle,
girdle,
what
and
do they
necklace.
do?
You need to steal at least one to stop the ritual. Though you're gonna have to. Though the problem is that you take the item, that people are gonna try to stab you.
Oh, for sure, I understand.
So it's not gonna be easy. So you're gonna have to do a pull ratatouille and like dodge your way through all the enemy attacks.
They're not going to be happy.
I'm gonna go ahead. So I'll roll up as the scorpion. Do I notice?
Well, you don't have to
anything
roll
about-
because people already know you kind of. All right. Well, actually, I would say roll for stealth because this makes sense.
Okay.
I mean, the chance of you failing is pretty low.
That is going to be a 23 dirty.
Dun, 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 dun,
You got a nat 30 or something?
No, 20. 23 dirty. No natural 20. It's just a. But I rolled a
23. All right, so you got a 23 and you actually stealth your way. Everyone else, what are you guys going to do? Are you going to like just brute force charge or something like the Rohirrim?
I'm going to ready an attack with my gun.
All right, who do you shoot?
I too am going to ready a guiding bolt on one of the gorillas that's manhandling.
Well, it's a guard, actually. It's a cultist guard.
Oh, gorilla. Ungentlemanly conduct, surely.
I imagine his name is Harambe.
So,
Oh, no.
Wait a minute, I can't kill him. I can't shoot him. No.
That's what causes the end of days.
All right. So, no one's doing a combat action yet, all right?
well, so there, out of my Eldritch Cannon, there's one called the Protector. Basically, I can give 1d8 plus 3 temporary hit points to somebody, and I was thinking about giving it to the old woman.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't die immediately.
Color of a frag grenade. I mean, it's...
Is that considered a...
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, she is a character, so yeah, she will be affected by your defender thing if you want.
Oh, you could protect her so we could, I'm going to wait, because once Otto perfects his little Steve Irwin snatching technique, I have a feeling we'll have plenty of things stirred
I mean, the
up.
last time he tried to snatch something, he got attacked by that hunting horror monster, so I don't know how well it's going to go.
I think it'll go just fine. It'll go as fine as it always has. Besides, we are so good at Plan B.
All right, so Chris, you're sneaking your way up. You actually do get to the altar and stuff. You sit in the scorpion. No one notices you yet, as everyone's still prepping the ritual. You hear Broadmoor complaining, is like, "Why do I have to be dragged here? It's so late I want to go to sleep." Basically, she's pulling like an old woman excuses and stuff, saying it's past your bedtime.
Okay.
So she's complaining. She's like, "Be quiet, woman. We paid you. You signed up for this expedition, and we want you to do this." And Broadmoor's like, "I don't want to bring back this woman. This woman's evil." It's either that or your life. Also, in between Zone 1 and Zone 2, you see this giant pit. You hear this weird like chittering noise of insectoid creatures. So,
show us.
Yeah, Mando, you look like you're disturbed by that. You don't like insects? Yeah, you realize, Chris, you see in the pit, it's basically essentially a bunch of flesh-eating leeches and flesh-eating beetles.
Oh, great.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, it's from the mummy. So, all right. So you get to the idol. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna try to like carry the? What are you gonna steal?
I am going to. Well, first off, let me ask a question. The cultist doing the ritual. Are they
haven't
like
started yet. They're
looking
about
at the
to start.
items? Are their heads bowed?
Yeah, everyone's bad. Everyone's like kind of focused. No one really notices you because scorpions are pretty common and underneath this thing.
Right. Well, I'm about
So
to
no
get
one
really
notices
big.
you.
Well, I am going to do the old switcheroo here, where I'm gonna switch out of my score. I'm gonna drop my wild shape, and I'm going to then turn me back to my furball form. I'm gonna use my furball invisibility to turn invisible for an action.
Wait, is there
And
actually
I'm
item
going to-
turn you invisible and is disrupt the invisibility or no?
What was that?
If you turn invisible and get touched the item, does that make you visible or no?
No, in fact, the item will become invisible with me.
Oh, it comes visible with you. Okay. I mean, people can still kind of see the outline and stuff, so it's not like you're completely invisible.
Oh, for sure. And this is only for 6 seconds. And then if nobody notices that I did that, and I'm on my next action, I'm going to turn into a deer.
The rare desert deer.
And
So
I will be moving 50 feet.
all right. So turn me. All right. So you do that. You got to roll sleight of hand to see if you can still. Well, actually, you can touch it. Well, would it be automatic or no? I would say yeah.
Well, I could be in the middle of the necklace when I unchange. I can make that part of my storytelling.
Yeah. So you unchain the necklace off the girdle gently, and then you immediately turn invisible. However, I got to roll perception checks from Shakti and Clive because they're both magic users. So they can. Okay, Shakti basically sees you. Clive doesn't. Because he got an unnatural he got essentially a natural 23 against you on perception, so he does see you. And then he's trying to cast a spell on you. He's going to cast that cinnamon spell that Mando got affected by. So,
is he one of the guys manhandling? Oh no, we can't tell at this distance.
He cast whole person on you and stuff. And he got an unnatural 20 on. Actually, no, you got to make me a wisdom saving throw. No, I did that wrong. My bad.
Oh, good.
Because he's gonna cast whole person on you.
Okay, so that's a wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Magic, will we be able to see the fact that he is casting a spell?
Yes.
It's a 14.
14. You just barely.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Go!
Before he actually casts the spell, I would like to trigger my action upon realizing that, oh, he's casting a spell, and I'd like to pump some lead into him.
Yeah, roll, all right. All right, roll to hit. All right, that's what you do. If you can actually damage check, it will cause him to have disadvantage on his wisdom save. It'll give auto advantage because mainly he'll lose concentration.
So in this case, I'm going to
deploy the Ukrainian intervention.
Because I'm stealthed, I'm assuming I get advantage because I have surprise.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Come on, boys and girls.
Do it.
That's off the table. That is a 14 plus 5, 19.
Yes, that hits. Roll for damage.
Well, hold on. I'm going to be burning a spell slot for either Thunderous Smite or the. Actually, let's just do the basic Smite because I have those rules up, which gives me 2d8 extra damage. So this is going to be a d10 plus 2d8.
2d8. Right. So roll for damage.
All right. Wait, one actually. I didn't take out. I'm using my dice box as my stand for my computer, and I didn't take out all the dice I needed.
All right, so Chris, since Almar is taking damage, you get advantage on the wisdom save because the gunshot messes up his concentration. Because right before he casts the spell, Shadow shoots him.
All right.
Kaboom.
Well, that's way better on this one. That's going to be a 21 on that save.
All right. So basically, how much did you steal, Shadow?
I did 18 damage.
All right, 18. Omar is badly injured as he gets shot in the shoulder, and basically the cult goes silent in horror as their leader, one of their leaders at least, one of their leaders has been badly gravely wounded. All right, so now the cultists see all of you, and they're quickly begin. However, without the gauntlet, they can't do the ritual at all. So now everyone's trying to focus on Chris. So everyone roll initiative for combat because surprise round's over.
Oh boy!
I didn't get a chance to shoot my thingy at the lady to give her HP.
Well, you can do that on your
they
turn.
had ready actions as well. They should be able to activate theirs as well.
All right, I'll let Mando do the shadow shield thing. Okay, I'll do that.
All right, and then
All right, All right, so also keep track of Agatha. Agatha has an AC of 11 and has about 20 hit points.
They might not even know what a deer is. They probably think you turned into some sort of freaky dog.
No, they know what deers are. I mean, like, they looks like roughly like a gazelle, man. Like, Jesus.
You turned into some bizarre gazelle. No stripes or anything. Real weird.
Come on. Okay.
All right, initiative is...
I gotta roll for that. That's something I have to do. Stop dropping dice on the table.
That's a big
right,
old 16.
For her temporary HP, she gets +8.
All right, +8. So mainly, yeah, you can keep track of Agatha's stats. It's not that bad, really.
That's fine. What was her stats again? Sorry.
11 AC and like about 15 hit points. So there's shield and stuff. So
she's tough.
Yeah, I'll keep track of her armor class and HP, and I'll do the whole attacks and stuff.
She's a tough old broad.
All right, does everyone now? You guys got to roll initiative.
Oh, got him over there in the.
All right.
Commenty box.
So Mando, Shadow, Chris, you got to roll, man.
Well, I forgot to put it in the private chat. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
I'll put it in
so, Mando, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to. So, is everyone kind of clumped together? Or are they pretty spread out?
They're kind of spread out and stuff. You see, essentially, you see Clive, Shakti, and you see 3 cultists.
How many of them are by the altar?
Only Shakti and Clive. And then you also start seeing, Broadmoor's there, so you gotta watch out for her.
So I shouldn't throw a grenade in the middle of all that.
You could, you could survive, but you won't take damage though. So you just gotta.
Yeah, I would rather her not take damage as much.
Throw and stuff for her and stuff to make you feel guilty.
I'm going to. I'm just gonna pew pew.
All right, who are you gonna shoot?
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna shoot my revolver at the one that is closest to me that is still holding the tiefling lady. I'm not gonna remember her name.
Oh, this is one of the cultists. All right, roll for it.
Let's see. I got a 17 to hit.
You rolled a hit. Roll for damage.
That is 12 damage.
12 damage. You shoot him in the shoulder as he takes some damage. He basically lets go as he grips his shouldered arm. However, there's another cultist still grappling Broadmoor. So another one. Cultist 2.
Damn you, cultist 2.
Yes, and Broadmoor's like, yeah.
What? I am going to basically try and position myself where I'm not like clogging the entry exit way, so that way, because like I'm like I'm in the back. Never mind. I'm gonna stay where I'm at and just reload.
Reload.
All right, you can reload. Is there anything else you want to do?
I'm going to also make sure that my special protector cannon is aimed at the tiefling lady for now, but what I'm going to do is basically look and see if any of my teammates need help, and then periodically, like as a bonus action, actually no, I can do this as a bonus action. I'm going to shoot Chris, you're auto-shaped, right? Or auto-shaped. You have
he is shaped like an auto.
Holding the thing, right?
Well, I got the necklace, and then I changed into the deer.
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot at you and give you temporary HP.
Oh, I accept.
Aha!
How much temporary HP?
Those freaky looking gazelles are durable.
You have 6 temporary HP to add on.
Woohoo! No.
And that is my action.
All right, next part one. Who's going next? Step, you're up for this combat encounter.
That's what I think.
Get him.
Seeing as my service revolver has 6 rounds and I fired one, there's 5 left, so let's count them down, boys. I surge forward towards the nearest cultist.
All right.
With an action, I'm going to pump around with my left hand, pump around at the main cultist guy.
So cultist
and then
one. There's 3 cultists. There's 3 cultists on the
guy
battlefield.
I shot. The guy that I shot, the wizard, because I know he's a wizard. Because I saw him
okay,
doing
it's
wizard
Shakti.
shit.
All right, yes.
Geek
And
the
then with my
mage.
bonus action, I'm going to after I shoot him, surge up to the nearest like normal cultist. Bonus action, test my new knife by giving him a red smile.
Okay.
So, gunshot to the cultist. 16 plus 5, 21.
Nice.
All right. So, roll for damage.
And I'm not going to be using spell slot and. I fucking rolled a D4 against the guy earlier. I rolled a D4, not a D10. Well, we're not going back. We're doing it live. D10 plus 3 on my second round into him. That is a 9.
Nice.
As the 44 caliber round tears into the bastard.
How much damage does he do?
9.
All right, he is badly wounded, but still up.
And then the knife is going into the throat of a cultist. This is going to burn.
Going to cultist 1.
All right, die, demon, die. That is a 7 plus 5. That is a 12.
Miss.
Damn.
So basically, he tries to swing a dagger. The cultist dodges out of the way like he's a breakdancer.
All right, and that is the end of my turn. Just getting ready to have a little dance off with this little bastard.
All right. So, next one. Who's going up? Lurkin, your turn.
I am going. How far am I from the dais?
You're about essentially, I guess, 45-ish feet.
45 feet. That's less than 60 feet. Excellent. I need something from a bonus action. So what I am going to do is the other guy manhandling our fine tiefling friend. Let's see. I'm going to drop a scorching ray. Let's see. I can hurl them at 1 targets or several. So I'm going to give when I cast it, 3 rays come out. So I'm going to put 2 on the uninjured guy and 1 on the person that already got slightly lit up.
So you're putting it on the cultist. All right. So cultist 2 is holding Broadmoor. Cultist 3 is injured and he's also let go a bit. So you're going to shoot.
Okay.
Him, right. Okay. Got it.
All right. So let's see. That would be. Oh no! I gotta look at my character sheet. Oh no! Distraction. Look at that. It's a distraction. That is a 17 for
Hits.
cultist 1, and that is a math 21.
Math is hard.
All right.
Just when I roll dice, my brain's like, no, we don't do math here.
All right. So you actually hit cultist 2. Roll for damage. Cultist 3. Roll damage.
All right. So the guy who got 2 of them is going to take. Well, that's not very good. That's a lot better. It's going to take 14 points of Bernie Boy damage. It's actual fire. Well, let me look it up. Yeah, that's fiery damage, not radiant. So it just burns. And the guy who only took 1, he's only going to take 7 points of Bernie Boy damage.
All right. Both cultists are injured. Agatha Brownmore is freed.
Yay! I did it good.
All right. Pass turn.
I'm going to, I'm just going to hold my reaction very closely in my hand, just like, this is going to suck.
So, Chris, it's your
Bob, I
turn.
gotta ask, are you actually like IRL a voice actor?
No. I've played D&D for way too long. And silly voices is easier than personality.
I'm calling bullshit.
Oh!
You are a voice actor.
You
are
found
that
me
person.
out. I'm actually Stephen Bloom. Bob is a character I created.
Mercer, knock it off.
Oh! How did you know?
All
I'm
right.
sorry, next turn.
Sorry for derailing. That just
All right, so Chris,
Okay, my turn's
trying
gonna
make a
be
mad dash.
super
Basically, those
fast.
3 cultists are blocking your path, and you have the giant flesh-eating beetle pit. You can go around the pit though, but that may take up some of your movement.
Well, that's fine because I'm gonna dash, and that's 100 feet of movement.
All right,
Run,
Jack
Forrest.
for opportunity attacks though.
Okay, I'm gonna have to risk him.
All right, so mainly you're gonna have 3 opportunity attacks against you. 3 opportunity attacks.
I'm sure deer AC is super high.
They're so hard to kill, dude.
All right, so I got a 6, a 7, and also a natural 20.
Ooh.
Well, the natural 20 is the only one that hits.
All right, so you take 11 slashing damage from a short sword as a cultist stabs you as you get hit in your forearm. Also, you got to roll concentration.
There's nothing I'm holding concentration on.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, you take some damage as you dash. You're near the end. You kind of go around the leech pit because you don't want to risk the jump.
nope.
So, all right. So, bad guy's turn. Omar El Shaki sees you and he's pissed. And he's going to cast a Breath of the Desert on you, Chris. Roll wisdom saving throw.
23.
Oh!
All right, you succeed. You're not.
He is wise.
Cinnamon. All right, so then Henry Clive sees you, and he's gonna try to shoot you with a guiding bolt.
Oh no!
He got a 15. 15. Does that hit?
It does.
They learned about the guiding bolt. I didn't tell them.
Well,
Otto, did you tell him?
Priests and stuff like there. Okay, 4, 7. Ooh, yeah. All right, so you take 13 radiant damage.
Okay. And
And you
I
get by a radiant bolt.
turn back into a running away person instead of a running away deer.
All right, so
No.
Shadow, the Colossus pulls out his short sword. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you. Wow, I rolled really bad. Okay, I got a 7 and a 9.
First shot comes in, just punch him in the face. Second shot comes in, knock it offline.
Yeah, he just misses completely.
John Wickham.
All right, so cultists 2 and 3 are gonna make 2 pistol shots at Mando. 2 pistol shots. Actually, oh yeah, it's actually gonna be. I'll do 2. 2 pistol shots because they're still recovering. All right, Mando got a nat 20 against you, and they got a 15.
It's gonna do some damage.
Ooh.
So yeah, gotta get my D10 dice. Damn it.
Oh no, he's going for the big ones.
Yeah. So basically, you're taking. So wait, does the 15 hit or no? I can't hear you, Mando.
She disconnected. You hit her so hard, she went off the internet.
It's an oof.
We can't hear you, I'm afraid.
Oh, poor Mando. Sad Mando. Forgotten. Ignored.
Yeah,
mean,
Mando, does the 15 hit?
So I casted shield, so the 15 does not hit.
All right, so you're still taking 2d10 points of damage. All right, so you take 2d10 damage plus 5. You take 6.
Oh.
You take 11 piercing damage as you get shot. All right, the ritual. No, normally how this combat encounter works is that if the ritual activates, it's like a countdown per round. So at the end of the bad guys, at the beginning of the bad guys round, it counts down by a counter. However, the counter is stuck is frozen because you stole the artifact. If that makes sense.
We are
Sure.
pretty disruptive.
Yeah, this usually happens. I mean, at least in my college group I ran this, they had to worry about the ritual clocking down. Anyways, so
By the way,
yes, back to the top of the turn order.
Yeah!
Fuck him up, Bob.
What? Ooh, me?
Yes.
Yes, you're the only Bob
yes.
here.
So
Unfortunately.
you guys are in a little bit. This is a very interesting situation. You know, you guys have stopped the ritual. You guys figure out if you guys can either retreat or just try to go push your luck and destroy the mummy.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm just throwing the mummy. I'm stabbing her in the eye.
Okay.
I'm going to. Oh, I need to. I think doesn't Mando Athena go next on a 19? I'm on a 16.
Yeah,
Oh, Mando,
yeah.
sorry, my bad.
I was like, oh no.
Trying to
Sorry,
bad.
I wasn't trying to snub you or anything. So,
Boy, I got you two. I got your orders mixed up. My bad. Sorry. That's on me.
It happens.
That's me.
Oh,
on me.
no.
My
So
bad.
is the one guard still holding on to Tiefling lady?
no, they're both injured from your injuries, and they're shooting you, so she's free.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the other one that isn't dead.
All right, both of them are still up. So
They're
you got
both
2 and
injured.
3.
Oh, I thought you said the one that I shot was dead.
No.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna shoot that guy again.
All right.
This is 27 hit.
Yes.
Oh.
That's hit.
For 15 damage.
All right. How do you kill him? Now you kill cultist 3.
Basically, when I get shot, I'm just like, that hurts. That's not fair. And then boom.
So mainly you headshot him, this fool, and he falls to the ground bleeding death.
And I yell to the tiefling, whatever her name is, run!
And Bricia Broadmoor running as fast as her old legs can carry her.
Good. And then for bonus action, I'm going to once again use my little cannon doohickey to give temporary HP to Otto.
All right. How much HP?
So,
Give the auto shields.
that is 7 HP.
7. Noted. Thank you.
All right,
You're
Mando's
welcome.
next. Shadow, it's your turn.
Get him.
All right. Well, I'm going to stick my gun under the chin of the cultist that's right in front of me. I'm going to John Wick.
John,
you're
wake
melee
up.
combat, so you're gonna have disadvantage.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I didn't realize. Okay.
No, wasn't it pistols and shotguns could be used in melee?
No, only shotguns. I said
Try
shotguns.
gun too.
No pistols, man.
All right.
We got the 2d4 dagger though, so it's +1.
Yeah, no, well, I didn't realize that. Had I realized that, I would just stabbed him. So I'm just gonna stab him. Just, knock his weapon offline. Take him out in the throat with a rose cut. That fell off the fucking table. I lost that dice.
Get him.
This is why you have
Natural
the
20.
thing that you
That's
Oh!
20. All right, yeah, double damage. Roll for damage.
So
That's
that's going
a-
to be 2d4s. Let's
That's
do
a
this.
lot of
Wasn't-
four-siders.
I've only got one. So I forget. Do I roll 4 d4s or do I roll 2 and then double it?
No, it's 4d4 plus your modifier.
4d4? Okay. So let me get a second d4.
You don't have like half of your bag being D4s and D6s?
No,
I
yeah,
have a few more, but they're
I was
currently
getting more dice for my birthday, but I'm like, yeah, I already have enough dice.
My
I got-
dice box is my computer stand, so that you are looking at me and not up at me, because off level. Anyway, so the first, I need to get a fucking dice container so it doesn't fall off. So that's 6 plus.
Fancy.
That's 10, 12 plus 5. That's 17.
17 damage. All right, Cultist 1 is badly injured by your attack, but he's still up.
All right. In that case, then I'm going to bonus action improvised weapon damage and just like bump him on the face with the hilt of my revolver. I'm assuming that would just be.
Yeah, it would just be.
Wait, no. Improvised weapon would be fucking strength, and I've got my shoulder wound, so that wouldn't be something I could do. Shit, and I don't want to burn a spell slot in a cultist.
Give him some good old pistol whip.
Well, no, because that would be strength based, because it's unarmed. Because it's
Right,
a
yes,
improvised
I do
weapon.
agree with that. Shadow is correct.
Okay.
And I've still got that fucking shrapnel on my shoulder, which
You gotta get
explains
that
my
treated,
-2. What was that?
You gotta get that treated, man.
See, I was debating when I got mounted combatant. I was debating on do I get that taken care of or do I go mounted combatant? And I'm like, mounted combatant sounds more fun. So I went with that. So yeah, I fucking stab him, do 17 damage. He's still standing. That's a tough cultist, and I've got nothing else I want to do, so I have my turn.
All right, so Lurkin, your turn.
Right. is our fine practitioner of the necrotorial arts still on the dais with everyone else?
Jackie and Clive are still on the dais, and they're kind of pissed.
How about our fine tiefling friend?
No, she's running towards the exit. She's trying to run.
So you're saying she's outside of a 30-foot radius of the other assholes?
Yes.
Oh, good. Because I have a 3rd level spell slot. And I have the only spell worth taking. I need to look this up.
Wow.
Bro,
Well, this
you went
comment
there.
sideways.
Oh no! I said that, and I mean, like, I'm going to click off the thing that I had up here because I am smart. I'm gonna cast Fireball. Fireball!
All right,
Hold
roll
on.
the saves.
Do the one for
Oh
all
god, I
Nixie
am not
voice.
rolling well. Yeah, so Clive got a nat 1, and Shaki got 11.
Yeah, my save is a 16 currently.
Yeah, they fail. Wow, I did not roll that. Damn it.
So that's 8d6 Bernie boy damage. Ooh, that is a lot. Okay. Ooh, why can't I roll like this for stats? Well, math. Why? No math. No. All right. That's 9, 10. Holy mo! That's 33.
Yeah.
8d6.
Those of the cultists are thoroughly dead. As they get basically vaporized into this just gory, charred, like barbecued gore. It smells like fried chicken for some reason.
Oh.
But they're basically thoroughly dead. And the cults are now going crazy and stuff.
All right.
The corpse seems to be unaffected, has taken some damage, but not much. It seems like lightly tinged, but not bursting into flames.
Okay, Vladimir, it's all you. I cleared a route to you. I'm gonna.
This is. Did not expect this combat encounter to go like this. I expected this to be a race against time from stopping the mummy from resurrecting, but since Chris stole the item and also this kind of derailed everything. I mean, I'm not mad at you guys and stuff because you guys did think of this and you had to get the skill rolls for it. So
auto-based shenanigans.
Yes.
Magic
All right.
rule
So,
2
Chris,
of
your turn.
DMing. Rule 2 of DMing: no encounter survives contact with the players.
Yep. That you're right about that. I've had a lot. I have had that. I had that. That's why I hate Pass Without Trace.
Shenanigans.
Rule number 1: never make an NPC a female. Obvious reason.
Why? Whoa! What the hell, man?
Because every single time a character is a woman in my games, all of the players try to fuck her.
Really? Man, I started
Even
in 2nd
the hag.
edition, and if anything in the dungeon even made eyes at you, you're like, that's going to try to eat me, isn't it?
Here's the worst part. I describe a character as an old woman. A player. I would like to seduce her.
Yeah, I think
Reveals
Balder's
herself to be a
corrupted
fucking
people. Or
night
something.
hag. Doubles down.
That's how you learn.
I mean, in my games, I do have MILF hags exist though, so I'm. They're like a variant of hack. It's like kind of a defective hacker. So instead of
What
becoming
is wrong with your players?
I need to go
What?
delete my
What?
internet history. 1 second.
Mine or his?
Trying to seduce everything? Do you have a party full of bards?
I have multiple dudes my age, a little bit younger, a little bit older.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
explains it, yeah. I actually had a player in my college group who was running this campaign. He's like, "Hey, Magic Man, can my player character have 2 dongs?"
What?
Yeah, because basically they found a magical snake statue. He's like, "Hey, can the snake statue give me 2 dongs?"
Oh.
The technical
And then
term
that
is
player also wanted
hemipenes.
to have make love to Elias's corpse, and I'm like, "No, you are not doing necrophilia."
Mando,
Yeah,
you're
I had-
discovering
So
why.
he was actually a bard. So I mean, he was actually a stereotypical horny bard.
Hard
All right, we're
no.
off top here. So whose turn
Hard
is it?
no.
This is why I don't like my generation.
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't
All
like
right.
your generation either.
Yes,
Bob,
totally
and he
should.
might be-
Everyone should hate Gen Z. Gen Z is a bane on humanity.
Hey, I'm Gen Z, man. Wow, man. I know a lot
Yeah,
of
Gen Z is a bane on humanity.
I thought millennials
I
were
mean,
bad.
not
But
as bad
anyways.
as millennials and boomers.
All right. Anyways,
Ah,
whose turn is it, guys?
Well, Bob just went. I believe it's actually my turn.
All right, Quick, you're still
Automatic.
running and stuff. So I mean, you could just like end the combat by just continue running.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I think I'm going to do. And yeah, I'm just gonna dash 60 feet out.
All right.
Dodge, dip, and dash.
Dip, dash, dodge,
All right.
and dodge.
All right. So, are you guys gonna just retreat and stuff?
I'd like to confirm.
I think he
personally
needs
would like
to
to
stab
confirm
the
kill.
mummy lady.
Oh yeah, you gotta throw the dagger though. So you gotta either like throw the dagger. I mean, you did steal the item in Broadmoor, so the ritual can't really happen.
But unless we can destroy the item, they will constantly be chasing us to re-secure the item.
Yes.
However, if we eliminate the threat of resurrecting her, then they can't.
Well,
they
they're
may
still
still
gonna try to
chase
hunt you
us.
for vengeance and stuff, so it's not gonna like it's. I mean,
We're gonna die anyway.
Hey,
so yeah,
Vlad,
that's your choice.
Might as well slaughter them. Might as well brutally murder them, and that's what.
why
I would
don't we
like to
just feed the beetles a little bit?
do.
We've got
How
some
many more
beef
fireballs
jerky.
do you have out of curiosity?
What's up?
How many more
Uno.
fireballs do you have out of curiosity?
Uno más, por favor.
Do I bait as many
Let's
of them as I
just-
can on top of me and call in an airstrike?
I think, believe me, I think after you John Wick a couple more of them, they're just going to be thinking like, our boss got killed, the ritual's in disarray, and there's a Ukrainian in here. They might be, thinking about like, I'll come back.
Vlad, before you decide to kill all of the thing, let's at least get the main guy out so we can use Corpse Lady to interrogate him. And we need an intact body.
Necroterrogation, I love it. I mean, not in character. That's
Yeah, that's a little weird, man. All right. So, anyways, so what are you guys gonna do exactly?
I'm killing shit. I'm not letting them live.
All right, cultists turn. All right, there's 2 cultists left. Clive's dead. None of the sorcerers are around, so they can't do the thing I wanted with the circle and the hole in the wall.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's. But I'm gonna tell you after the session about what's gonna happen. But anyways, all right. So cultist 1 is gonna make 2 attacks against you with a short sword. He got a 19 and he got 18.
Ooh.
My AC is 16.
Dang.
Yeah. So both double hits. All right, and he deals 10 piercing damage.
Got
the
it.
Homelander meme. The
And
Homelander meme.
Cultist 2 is going to make 2 pistol shots at Mando for revenge. This is for Jerry, as he says. Yeah, he got a 15 and a 13.
Oh yeah, you
They did
shield.
not hit.
All right, so the pistol shots pistol shot 1 goes wide, and pistol shot 2 just bounces off your shield, so you're fine. And yeah, so you see another cultist show up because he wants revenge, and he's gonna make a shot at Chris. He's trying desperately to incapacitate Chris or something. He's gonna make 2 pistol shots against Chris. Yeah, he got a 9 and he got an unnatural 25.
Oh.
Well, I say suck it to the first one.
Yeah.
And oh no to the second one.
Unnatural 25 is quite a dice.
Yeah, it's just a normal roll, so it's just.
No, I beat it.
Alright,
Don't
so
worry.
you
I rolled it all by
take,
myself.
9 piercing damage as you get
9
shot in the shoulder.
Ooh.
All
This
right.
is temporary.
Yes, you could go.
Yeah. Go support
Oh,
Artificer.
I am good.
Share them good old temporary hit points around.
All right, so top of the turn order. What are you guys gonna do?
To die. So how far away is the main dude's body from me?
Clive? Like who exactly?
Yeah, Clyde.
He's basically about like 15 feet away from you or something. Yeah, like.
I won't bother dragging him then. I'm just gonna pew pew. I'm gonna basically pull up my revolver and say, F to Jerry. Shoot him.
Wow.
We've sectarian Jerry-based violence.
That's
Jenna's
a
still all Jerry.
27 to hit.
that damages.
That's 13 damage. F you, Jerry. F you.
So we are hard anti-Jerry in this group, I see.
Well, I said so. I'm gonna say basically all of that in German. Basically, like F your friend Jerry and you. And then bonus action. I'm going to give. Who needs some HP besides myself?
Either Vlad or Otto.
I've been taking damage. We're cool.
What about you, Otto?
I've taken a little bit of damage, so I'll take whatever you'll throw my way.
I
I'm
shall
on my way.
shoot you again with the healing cannon.
But did you hit Jerry? How much damage did Jerry take?
Oh, I
You forgot to roll
13. I
damage.
think it was.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, 13 damage. 13 damage.
All right, Jerry the cultist is badly injured,
Jerry.
but he's still up.
And then for my bonus action, I'm using my helper cannon to shoot Otto for 11 HP.
All right, 11
Health.
HP.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Health, sir.
Wait a minute. German
Gladly
has a
take
gun
that.
that makes people live. Is this TF2?
Holy shit! It's TF2.
It's TF2.
The pigeon in my
Holy
chest?
shit balls. What the
Let's
fuck
go
is that?
practice medicine.
This is the German way of giving the people the medicine. You're welcome.
If you
We
do
should
not
do it
die,
again.
you are healed.
I am all for recreating the Meet the Doctor or Meet the Doctor
Meet the
or Meet the
Medic.
Scientist or whatever it is, like that trailer. Just do that with Vlad. I am down.
What was noise? The sound of chocolates. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm old and I play TF2. Let me have my moment. I'm sorry. Go.
Hey,
That's my turn.
All right, pass
You're
the
an
next
engineer
one.
hard name stuff.
Oh. Ukrainian pain train.
Oh,
Yes.
categorically.
All right, so what are you guys gonna do? Are you guys try to stab the mummy, Shadow?
If the cultist in front of me is dead and cannot provoke attacks of opportunity, then yeah, I'm
No,
gonna
he's
run
still
up.
up. I mean, you could try to
Oh, well.
throw the dagger at the mummy and stab it.
No,
But...
he dies. We have time. He dies. I'm just gonna slash open his throat. 10 plus
No.
5, 15.
Hit. Roll for damage.
You have opted for death.
I like this knife. This is a good knife. That's
You gotta give it back though. It's on a board.
10 damage. 10 damage.
All right, 10 damage. The cultist is still up, but injured.
Oh,
Is he still up? I did 25 damage.
Did 25 damage or they did 10 damage?
I just did 10 damage, but the last time I did like what, 15?
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe I didn't do.
How the fuck does a cultist have 25?
All right,
I get
actually,
these
wait.
things
That's
that-
my bad. I did it wrong. So he does die. I'm sorry. That was a technical.
write it up.
No, I'm just sitting here like this is a
I
book
thought I
enemy.
missed last time. Maybe did you hit? I'm sorry.
No, I missed my first swing, and then
He's
I
an
did the
elite
crit.
Oh yeah, you did. You're right.
Jerry
So
and the
he is dead.
Roy
So he's
brothers.
Dead now. Sorry about that,
Roy
Shadow.
and
That was
Yeah.
my fault.
No, you're good, man. And then I'm gonna move to the mummy, so then on my turn, just stab it in the eye,
Yeah.
brutalize it in the eye, murder it in the eye,
hmm
and then we're gonna take its shit.
Okay.
We're gonna loot it.
All right. All right. Next one, Lurkin. I think Lurkin's up, right?
Alrighty. What threats are still on the field?
all you have is one last cultist left, and another cultist. Just 2 cultists on the field. Everyone else, all the cultists are scrambling away because they didn't bring their weapons because they thought this was just going to be a nice, peaceful resurrection ceremony. And then you came.
Oh no!
Big Trouble in Little China style and ruined everything.
Oh no! Are we the baddies? Did we just
No, we're not. We're
brutalize?
protagonists.
I mean, they were evil people, so
We are on the right side of history, therefore anything we do is morally justifiable. There's not a single thing we can do that is wrong.
all right.
How Canadian of
right.
you. I will. I'll sling a little guiding bolt action at the closer of the 2.
Yeah, Cultist 2. Yeah, Cultist 2. There's Cultist 4. Cultist 1 and 3 are dead.
So yeah, whichever one is closer to Vladim, give him a little
2.
Give him a little cover fire. Oh, go bolt of guidance. That's a 17.
Hit. Roll for damage.
4d6 radiant, and the next person to take a go at him gets the advantage. Ooh. Oh, I need to save these for rolling stats because wow. Oh, that's a 14 on 4d6.
All right, you instantly kill the cultist. How do you kill him?
Oh, kind of like sit there, narrow up my prism, and just go like, fiat lux, and just like literally, I'm like, this ought to stop him as I put daylight through him, quite literally, and he just kind of sits there for a moment and just kind of slowly slumps to the ground. Like like a world-class limbo player.
All right. Okay, you do that.
And that's me. That's my round.
All right, Chris, it's your turn.
As boring as it sounds, I'm just gonna keep going with what works. I'm gonna keep dashing.
You get all the way back to the entry point where you came in, and you see everyone. And is that it?
Everyone who?
Basically, you see like Mando and Co. and stuff. Well, not Shadow. Shadow's trying to stab the mummy.
Okay, yeah, that works for me. I'm just getting the heck out of there.
Hey, what's up? Do you want to attack a corpse with advantage?
Maybe advantage. Thank you, though.
Who wants to defile a corpse with advantage?
Oh, bro. What? Okay. All right. So,
that kind of defile. Get your mind out of the gutter, man.
I'm sorry. I don't know. All right. So Holtus is gonna make
no,
two
you're good.
attacks against Shadow's character. All right. I got a natural 20, and I got a 14.
Oh no!
The natural 20 hits me, whether or not it actually causes me.
No, it doesn't crit. It's just unnatural.
Oh, dirty. Okay, sorry, I heard
15
natural.
Hit or no?
15 does not, because my AC is 16.
Okay, so you take 8 piercing damage.
Oh no! I'm just gonna. That plinks off me. I just continue walking.
All right. So basically, it's Mando's turn. Top of the turn order.
He's collecting slugs.
So there is one cultist left, correct?
Yes.
Share your culture with him.
Well, one armed cultist. There's like 100 something other cultists, but they forgot their weapons at home. So.
Well, I meant like who's actually like attacking us, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So basically, you see like all these cultists in the background and stuff.
I'm gonna try and intimidate. Basically, have my revolver out and say, "Run away, you idiots! You're going to die! Run away! Shoo shoo!"
All right, roll for the hit.
Aggressive Germanness.
Intimidation?
Yeah, intimidation. I'm telling him to run away.
So what'd you roll?
Nat 20.
Yeah, he runs away in terror. He poops his pants.
Aggressive
He
German.
runs away. He poops his pants in fear and runs away. He's like, "Wait for me, guys! Guys." And yeah, so Shadow, you just.
That is how you peacefully negotiate someone no longer attacking you. See? Germans know how to peacefully negotiate. Now go stab the mummy so we can get out of here.
You
right, so
peacefully
Shadow,
negotiated them
You
after the Brit and the Ukrainian murdered them. Yes, Magic, sorry
There
for
was
cutting you off.
one left. There was one left. I wanted to make sure that he had a chance to run away. Like a true French.
All right. So anyway, wow. I mean,
Hey,
here's
the
the
French
fiction.
don't
All
run.
right.
That's the Italians. The
The
Italians
feud
run. The French
continues.
surrender. Get it right.
I thought the Italians
Keep
switched
interrupting
sides.
Magic. I keep interrupting
Yeah, they
Magic.
did.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
so Shadow, you stab. It's your turn of the mummy. Do you stab it?
Stab it in the eye.
So you stab it in the eye, and the mummy glows as you see cracks of energy erupt over its body, and then it explodes in a huge ash-like explosion. So mainly your body is covered in mummy dust, but you are unharmed.
Oh, dude,
I would
you
like
just
to
took.
move and take the crown and the girdle.
All right, take the crown and the girdle. Wow, I didn't know you're into Barbie stuff, man.
That
If
crown
it's
is
not-
going
if
to
it's
look
not-
fabulous on you, Vlad.
If it does not provide me any sort of combat buffs,
It
I can
does.
always
It doesn't
sell
really
it.
buy. It's the crown. The crown just basically. The necklace gives you an additional first level spell slot, and the crown just gives you advantage on like. Let me think about this. Advantage on persuasion.
And what does the girdle do?
The girdle mainly. I mean, well, actually, girdle gives you advantage on persuasion too. What? No, I got to think about crown. Crown was like, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking it's on the fly. Crown. So the crown
If
also
you need time to
gives
think
you,
about it,
yeah, think
because
about
we
it.
do need to get someone to appraise them, so I could always just
Yeah.
take them somewhere, get them
I
appraised,
mean,
and
I'm
then
pretty
I
sure to
just
sell
sell
them.
them.
The cult's gonna try to get revenge on you and stuff. But anyways.
You can kinger. They can come and try.
All right. So you guys end the combat encounter in victory and triumph.
I'm going to lay
Wow.
on hands,
Only way I know
get myself
how.
back to full.
Well, that was a hell of a thing. So is everybody gotta like sit there out of breath? Like everybody here, everybody okay? You're covered in dead person.
So what you see is you see Athena turning the healing cannon towards her and firing it twice, and that's how I'm healing myself.
Oh no, I don't. Oh, okay.
It's the healing cannon. It gives you HP. Do you need some help?
I don't. No. I'm fine. You can keep your wonderful Germanic healthcare to. Yikes! You might want to put
It does not hurt.
might want to put a label on that. It would be a pity if you were to like,
And I wave my wrist and it vanishes. It's not real cannon. It's not a real cannon.
Would someone kindly cast prestidigitation on my greatcoat to get this dead person off me?
I'm afraid that was.
You know, Vlad, I think this is a good book for you. It gives you more intimidation.
I would prefer German red over mummy black.
What's the difference you and my people? I did not harm you. I did not bring
You
war
left
on you.
Fucking shrapnel in my shoulder blade!
I thought you said that was the Russians that did that.
No, the Russians were the ones who killed my friends after you killed most of my friends and left shrapnel in my shoulder. That was not the Russian voice. I'm tired. I apologize.
I will
That was
be
my
honest.
general gravel. That was my general gravelly voice. I apologize for that. I'm a professional.
Not the
I will be
problem.
committing
I
sexual-
apologize. It was not my intention to be in a world war. It just my
was a
people
great
suffered
war.
as well.
We have established that the only person you killed in that war was the Red Baron.
Oh, the shade! Nyarlathotep isn't dead because we got shade throwing going on in this party.
Well, technically, Nyarlathotep's not going to die in this campaign because he's
Oh.
just because we're just fighting his proxies.
Yeah, to be fair, we're just kind of like he just has to put more wanted ads in the paper. He's like, ugh.
You gotta recruit more cultists on LinkedIn and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta hire more goons. I gotta hire more goons. Slaneshi cultists show up instead.
Yeah, and I need yeah. But anyways, so you guys get back to your headquarters to take a long rest and stuff, and now you guys have completed Egypt.
I'll go around, give everybody a little bit of mending, help Vladim kind of fix his great coat a little bit.
Yeah, that would be appreciated.
Sprung a few holes. Help Otto out. How you doing, Otto? You that was some fancy hoof work back there.
You know, I'm still out of breath, but feels good to be an international jewel thief.
Yes.
You know, we're all probably very lucky. You've never decided to become that sort of person in the first place. I mean, hate to say it, but no one would ever believe me if I told them a deer robbed him.
Well, maybe if you were like that Nokonaten person from that anime, but anyways.
I mean, to be fair, magic is a thing. People would know magic exists.
No, magic exists in this world. People know, you could shoot fireballs and lightning bolts out of your hands. But when you ask people, who Cthulhu is, they're like, who's Cthulhu? Are you, listen to InfoWars or something?
I don't play Pokemon.
But in the context of, hey, druids are a thing, if you go, no, that guy stole it, he's a druid. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. No, Shadow
understandable. Have a nice day, good sir. Let's go burn down a forest.
I'd like to put that deer on the stand and cross-examine them. No, I could
files and gets an actual deer.
You got the wrong deer. That's what you do: is you steal stuff and you run through a national park to make your getaway.
Yeah, like Yogi Bear. All right, so you guys head back to your base. You guys take your long rest to heal up, and also you guys get your next level.
Woo!
No, I'm at level 5. Let's go.
Let's go. Wait, I thought we were all at level 5.
Yeah, that. Oh,
no,
I'm
next level. No, I mean next level and stuff. Yeah.
Well, level 6.
You should have been at level 5.
No, I mean
level 6. Get to level 5.
No, I mean level 6 because level 3 you were in America, then level 4 in level 4. So you guys go to level 6 now. You're right.
Yeah. You forgot to level up, Shadow.
Did you guys
you were doing
up?
Yeah, Shadow.
You were kicking all that ass under-leveled?
You guys leveled up without me. Okay.
Dude,
I see how it is.
This is why you watch the film episodes, man, and take notes.
I didn't have time.
Well, now you get to level up.
I was working 70 hours, and then now that I'm back at school, I have homework and getting into shape.
Yeah, you get to level up twice.
All right, so everyone's level 6 now, okay? And now you guys got to decide where you're going to go next. You got options and stuff.
I know when I consulted the star chart that looked like we need to go to Australia and China is where there's more
Kenya.
Overlap. And Kenya, correct.
Because there ritual sites and stuff.
Right.
Oh.
And we are weeks away from, this astral alignment, so we need to make our choice carefully. Do we have any clues as to specific one of these you guys think we should head to?
Well, they also guys need to hear clues. I also remember amongst the stones. Remember that from the Carl mansion. That basically supposedly says there's an advanced. Supposedly there was an advanced sort of alien civilization that might have existed. That used to exist in Australia, and also, Mando.
The German.
I now have a ring of water walking as just like an already infusion that I can do. So we don't need to buy a scroll.
Thank you, Athena.
Aqua Warg.
Yeah, it's just one of those. One of the artificer infusions that I can just pick for level 6.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay. And does that have a time on you needing to prep it, or because if it's just something that you have ready to rock, then you could just turn it on from when I want Lucky to have it on, and then when you don't want it infused, you can just turn it off.
That's true. Yeah, it's basically I can infuse an item and I can choose to not infuse it, but I know I know how to infuse water walking into at least a ring, so I imagine a collar wouldn't be much different.
My question is, like, would it take you like 30 minutes, an hour? Because we could just have it off and you could have something else infused. And then we get into a situation where we need it. Like if we run into a river, then just
Right.
snap your fingers, turn it on, is what I'm saying. Would
I'll
that
have
work?
to do some
Or,
research.
if you-
I'm not sure.
Because mainly
Gotcha.
the thing about
Alright.
infusions, there is a limit how many things you can infuse. That's what Shadow's talking about.
Right. I've got they're full right now. I can just take one of my infusions off and then put it on a collar for Vlaki, and then basically I think it to infuse an item I think takes like an hour of me like focusing, if I remember correctly. That's just off the top of my head.
Efficient German artifice.
All right, so
Sister?
you guys got to decide where you're gonna go next.
Next.
You gotta go
Well,
next.
If I remember my geography correct, Kenya's the closest.
Yes, give this man 500 points for Jeopardy.
Oh!
So yes,
Yo.
Kenya is the closest and stuff.
Well, that sounds like maybe it should make that our next destination.
Yes.
I mean, if we're short on time, we should probably be going to our closest chance.
Yes. I mean, the puzzle's only going to advance when you guys go, so you don't have to worry too much about time.
I gotcha.
Oh, time to grind side quests.
Yes.
I'm gonna go play Gwen.
I'm gonna go make spoons. Get my crafting up.
So
No, but seriously,
Skyrim jokes. I love Skyrim.
Kenya. That's where the expedition bidded, if I
yes.
remember correctly.
And that's where we can acquire null waifus.
Okay,
No.
weird thing.
I didn't laugh like that.
See, Magic, if you want a really fucked up dive, follow Ravelek, the Dreamblade.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Do you know who that is?
Dreamblade? What's Dreamblade? What?
Ravelek the Dreamblade. If you want some really twisted, like, anthro kink shit, follow him.
Oh no.
How do you know this guy? What the hell, man?
This is
Shuthammer community. I followed him before he got access to his fucking AI generator, and he just uses it for fucking furry porn.
Oh, that got weird.
I mean,
Sounds like you.
I did not know a Ched person actually likes that. Anyways, so
Oh,
you guys
I
are
like it.
resting.
I-
Do
no,
you
no.
want to craft? Do you want to just craft a water walking collar?
It's cool. Yeah.
Yep, let's do it.
She just like does it.
Roll for it.
Uh,
Actually, that's infused. I think you just do it automatically if you want to do it.
Yeah, she just does it.
I can still like roll a crafting check in case I fail.
Okay.
When has that ever happened?
Now, remember there was grenades or something, and she exploded herself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we have to leave a
That
deposit on the
is
hotel
a-
rooms.
That's a
Well,
dirty
that'd be
20.
All right. You essentially create the color ring and stuff. How does what do you want? Shadow, what do you want it to look like exactly? Like what kind of fashion?
Something just like something Spartan, I guess. Just like very simple and basic. Just like a basic leather collar would work. Just something that like serves a purpose.
The brutalist water walking color.
Oh, categorically.
All right.
Brutalism was a style of architecture used in the Soviet bloc. It emphasized being practical over all other things. It is also a great way to make your setting look dystopian.
Yeah, very 1984 vibes.
Oh,
Anyways, all right. So you guys craft
favorite bad book.
everything. You guys want to begin your travel to Kenya?
Well, I
I
think
mean, we're gonna have to end arriving in Kenya though, because we're not gonna have enough time for all events. We're
I
gonna
think, well, before we should leave, we should see if there's any clues or evidence left back where the Clive expedition was set up, where we visited them the other day, now that they're not so around.
well, there's still gonna be guards there and stuff. The expedition's gonna pack up now because they all got killed.
oh no, they
So
mysteriously died. That was wacky. Also, we should probably, I don't know, maybe think about returning certain items to, certain deities.
Yeah, he didn't really.
Juan just looks at you with a blank expression, completely not understanding what you're talking about.
With that dagger.
What about the dagger?
I think we have to return it, or else was it face misfortune or suffer a late fee?
No, you gotta
or...
return the dagger and stuff. Well, basically, if you want to return the dagger, the best way to do it is to essentially just, all right. So, Chris, you go back to your room, and then you see a shadowy.
Who's still returning the dagger?
Hang on, let me do this. Okay, let me get this picture up. So, no, actually, Shadow has it. So, Shadow.
Mhm.
So, Shadow. So mainly you see the shadowy presence appear in your room. It looks like a bat-like human creature, but it has a head, but no mouth or nose or anything. Check out the character art section. I posted it.
Oh,
Checking.
whoa!
It's
Let's
nifty.
see how. Oh, I want it.
It's
Oh,
hotter
that is
than
a
my
cat.
paralysis
No, you already have
demon.
one animal
I
companion.
want one.
Aw.
All right. So anyway,
Can you use him as a messenger pigeon?
basically, the creature gives you a letter. It says, "Hello, I am Daniel. I am Daniel the Night Gaunt, who is a follower who serves the Lord of the Abyss Nodens. He requests me that we loaned you that dagger to take out the evil mummy of the crawling chaos. We would like you to give it back since we gave it to you on warranty."
Can't let it
Is it my understanding that you provided the dagger for the purposes of impeding Nyarlathotep's
All right, so basically,
plan?
you see Daniel the Night Gaunt, and he writes on, "Yes, we gave it to you. We loaned it out to you and stuff. You have what you mortals consider a trade warranty and stuff."
Yes. So we could impede Nyarlathotep's plans, da?
Yes, we do not like the crawling chaos, and we want to make sure to stop him from destroying the world. But you guys are doing that, so thank you very much. My lord likes you. All
Yes,
right.
exactly.
Sir, could you please? Basically, he's like writing this down. So he's communicating by writing. So basically, he writes down more. He says, "Can you please hand over the dagger?"
Smiley
With
face
the dagger
emoji.
in my possession, I am more lethal against your enemy Nyarlathotep, and I'm able to eliminate his cultists more effectively with the dagger. Would it not be more applicable to allow me to keep the dagger until the operation?
Basically, Daniel writes for her like, "Sir, we made a promise to this Otto Biggins guy, and he promised to give it back. So,
Well, I am not Otto Biggins, so bring it up with him."
sir,
Blood,
his
blood.
credit record.
We cannot. This is another sort of supernatural deity. I don't want to offend the entire pantheon of gods and goddesses.
She's a
let's
German.
Give it back.
She knows how destructive a two-front war can be.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you good
Oh,
there. Yes, Lurkin is right. You don't want to piss off Nodens. The other gods are not known for their kindness. I mean, they're not like dicks, but they're kind of dickish sometimes. Like if you piss them off, they're gonna screw you over. So they're not nice.
I like this dagger. I'd like to continue using this dagger, and I will be using it against the enemies of your master. Why not extend the warranty? You made a deal with Otto, make a deal with me.
Sir, that is not how. Basically, Daniel writes more. Sir, that's not how warranties work. All right, right. We gave you it once. You promised to give it back and stuff. So, Chris, you come
I
in.
made no promises. I was just given the weapon to kill Mummy. I was not explained any of this.
All right, so Chris, Otto, you want to come in and explain this to Shadow or no?
Yeah, I had no problem being like, "Excuse me, Vladicon, you are putting me in danger?"
He just shrugs.
Okay, I thought you kind of explained the whole giving it back thing before we handed it out. In addition to stabbing in the left eye, I believe there was a little tidbit in there about misfortune or, Vladim. We can fight one eldritch horror at a time. Once we get done with this one, we can move on to the next one. But until then, could you please give the man back his nice, sharp, and shiny and not peril Otto's soul? I mean, he is...
For your life and stuff, yeah.
He is the only... It's like kind of lean in close, like conspiratorial, like, he is one of the few non-Germans around here who can read. so that might be useful.
Make you people the weapons and the bombs and the guns, and this is how you treat me? I'm about to take all of my toys away and go home.
I turn back to the demonic creature and go.
She's like
Well,
hammering
technically it's
away
an
on the collar.
Yeah, you have the night gun.
Looks demonic. It's not a Christian saint, so in Vlad's opinion, it's demonic. And he looks over at it and goes, "Is there potential of me acquiring similar hardware from any of your mortal followers upon this plane?"
Daniel writes down, is like, yes, if you devote worship, we can give you more, we can give you a nice more cultist policy and stuff, but you will have to worship and abandon your so-called Christian faith.
I was thinking more I give you steel. I was thinking, not steel, this isn't a threat. I was thinking more silver and gold as payment for something of
Daniel
craftsmanship.
shakes his head no. He says, we already have plenty of wealth, like he's a, yeah. So he's not really interested in money.
I meant one of your mortal followers.
You don't have any moral followers and stuff. Well, actually, there's no moral followers in this area and stuff.
Well, I mean, just in general.
Trying to open up an Eldritch MLM.
No, I'm trying to acquire. I like this knife. This is a good knife. Vlad likes.
No,
the
but you gotta
knife,
like.
and he would
You're only gonna let you keep this knife and stuff if you. I mean, Daniel noted and Art kind of open for you keeping the knife, but you gotta like pledge your worship. So you gotta abandon your Christian faith and become a Eldritch.
I'll doing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
ask
they
the
gotta give up
Ukrainian
they're
not to be Orthodox.
They're
It's like,
not gonna let you take the knife. Then, take it or leave it.
All right. I give him back the knife. Sick of it.
So basically, Daniel the night gun is like Pete does a peace out sign and he poofs out of existence as he heads back to the Dreamlands to give back the knife. I mean,
really
you already
like
have
that
also
knife.
like out of game character like Mando can craft magic items, so just gotta be a little thinking here.
Oh yeah. Total respect for our artificer. I just occasionally have to play them against each other.
Yeah,
You know how those
so-
Europeans are.
I really liked that knife.
Well, maybe you'll find another one like it in one of these other spooky, abomination-filled places that this journey seems to be
Athena.
taking us on.
Athena's just hammering away. I can make you a special knife. You tell me what you want with it. Jeez.
I would like the
Ding,
knife that was. I would like the
ding.
knife that little gremlin creature stole from me.
Tell me what's magical spells were on it, what it looks like, and I can make it.
All right. Yeah, Vlad will convey that information to Athena.
A weapon and I can try and make it.
Vlad will
Oh.
convey that information to Athena to the best of his ability, hopefully getting something comparable of value. Not
All
immediately,
right.
obviously.
So Mando, you get the rough instructions honestly, but you realize that roll me an intelligence check.
Because I can replicate a magic item.
Well, yes, but there's certain ingredient of the dagger that's missing. You might not have fitting.
Sorry, I was like doing some like leveling up stuff in my character.
Oh!
You're good. No, you're good. You're good, Mando. Don't worry. To quote Homelander, you're the real heroes.
Support. It always starts and ends with support.
That is a 22.
All right, so you realize that he's describing it, and you realize in your research of magical construction, you realize that it was constructed out of some. You need this material known as dream quartz. So dream quartz, from your knowledge, is basically it's a solidified magical energy of the dreamlands when it enters the material plane. It's very difficult to get and find, and also it attracts magical creatures. There might be some in Kenya, but you're not sure, or Australia. Because you definitely know from your knowledge in Australia that you know that the Dreamlands heavily influences the Outback region, because that's why the natives have that belief of the dream time, if you know what that means.
Oh, yeah, that does line
The
up.
barrier, because in the center of Australia, in the Outback, the barrier between the Dreamlands and the material plane is unusually thin. So dream quartz can be found in decent deposits there. They could find one in Kenya, but you're not sure about that.
So what? In the meantime, Vlad, because I need a special type of material to make this weapon. How about I give you boots that teleport you 15 feet?
He just kind of like shrugs. Fine, I'll take those.
No, yes, I can give you special shield.
I'll take boots.
Okay, I'm gonna make you some
stabbing
boots
range.
of the winding path.
Yeah.
Good old stabbing
That's
boots.
the inventory. I made you boots of the winding path.
Oh,
Yeah. See, with those, now I also don't need to worry about climbing shit because I can just appear on top of it. I could just like appear on top of a building with a sniper rifle now.
Oh, you should get those boosts to Vlagi and stuff. That would be cool.
I
Teleporting
think those
ward.
boots let you move back 15 feet where you had already moved through, if I'm correct.
oh,
Just
flashback.
Yeah. I played an Artificer was the last thing I played.
So it's like a flashback. So you could run up and stab somebody and be like, "Whoop! I'm actually
Then
15 feet away."
You just blip 15 feet back.
No,
I'm
it's
looking
so
over
according to
here.
what I'm reading in D&D Beyond, it says as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Oh, you must have occupied that space at some point during the current turn. Never mind.
Oh,
All right. Here, how about this? I'll look
Never
at
mind.
some of the stuff. I'll look at the objects and I'll let you know like what Vlad would like. I imagine you'd be listing off shit, and then Vlad would go, "Oh, that looks good." So I'll find it, and I'll send you that if you're all right with that. Mando.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you for doing that. I'm sorry for being a dick, but also I am playing an evil character. So.
It's okay. Civil Wars will do that to
You know,
a
this
person.
is so difficult because I've made my character chaotic good. And so, like, all of this is very difficult.
Only because people blame you for the Great War.
well,
Well, technically the blame should be Austria-Hungary.
Yeah, but there's no
Serbia.
there's
Should
no
be Serbia.
Serbians. We can't pull up Gavrilo Princip and be like, this is your fault.
Yeah, he actually did die from like tuberculosis in like 1915 or something.
Yeah.
So, all right. You think it's a good time to end the session, or
yeah, so I was literally just about to say.
all right?
So I want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to
Oh,
thank
yeah.
the players, the DM, and everyone who showed up to watch. And why don't we start with Magic Man, letting us know where you're at and what you got going on.
All right. So you can find me I'm EGMEMAC3 on Twitter and Magic Man on Discord. You can find me questioning the magical things of the universe and flexing my magical men skill.
Fantastic. Think we get a Vladicon.
Cool.
Everyone, I'm the ShadowHawk. You can find me over on my channel, ShadowHawk55, Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. U.S. Central, doing my own D&D campaign. We are on episode 11 as the players delve into the Wave Echo Cave. And I probably should have led with this, but, I'm tired. Monday night at around 7:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, you can go over to my channel as well and watch Hawk Talk, which is just basically me rambling. The panel is open. The link is in the chat, so you can just click it, hop on, and join the conversation. Starts off with a general topic, but kind of goes wherever the conversation goes. And then when I've got time, there's a bunch of different panels that I'll be on, like Wheezy Pillar or Samael the Infamous or the Linus Exile, just kind of everywhere. I have bad takes on Twitter, and I've got Iron Age content over on my copy page. Check those two out. And not much else. Thanks for having me on.
Nice.
Miss Athena Storm.
What's up? I play Athena Storm. I am Untamed Mando. I'm just kind of all over the place right now. I'm going to try and get back into the swing of streaming. You can usually find me on Tuesdays on my friend Jacob Ironside's channel talking about some good old movies, or Thursdays where we do some crazy stuff on Roman of the Empire's channel. So hopefully in between there, I'll be able to do some of my own streams again. Things have just been crazy. So yeah, keep an eye out on the Twit.
And then finally, Bob.
Oh, well, it's kind of difficult to find me ever since I snipped out this little tracking device that base of my spine, but I'm out and about in an unsecured, undisclosed location. Over the next couple weeks, I'll probably have to fight. I need to break up. There's somebody's established a chupacabra fighting ring, and let me tell you, just the amount of dead goats you think you can see that can ruin your day is far fewer than you'd know. Ugh.
Totally understandable. And then you can pretty much only find me here. Otherwise, you will find me actually manhunting Lurkin as he goes after the Chupacabra. Who will find who first? Find out next time, and we will see you soon. Thanks for rolling with us. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on.
Nice.
Wait. Well, I got
Push the button.
Screwing it up again. See you later.
Push the button.
Gotta end how we finish.
Push the button.
We're finished with this.
My dear friends, of late I have taken a great interest in the ill-fated Carlisle expedition of 1919. I have traveled the world to places as far-flung as Shanghai, unraveling the threads of this great mystery along the way. I believe that I have made